Alright guys, in this one we're going to hopefully be completing the full power mission against the Supreme Magnificent Battle Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. As you can see from the team, I literally just packed out the team full of Broly units and then just had Golden Frieza just to kind of round out the last full power stroke planetary destruction revenge unit I needed to finish out the full Broly team. Just so I could run dual Broly leads. So here we are. We're gonna go for exactly what I did last time when I did this the first time round, which is I want the stun. I want the stun. That's literally what I want. I want the stun. That's what I'm going for. The stun from the LR Broly, which hopefully we get. I mean, he does have a 70% chance to do that. So at least that way we can hold on for the domain for a little bit longer, and we can also avoid taking pretty much any damage. There's the stun. That's exactly what I wanted. Now we can go wild. Not the best starting rotation, I'm not gonna lie, considering we got both DBS Broly and also the Easy A Tech LR Broly on the same rotation. They have the same name. A little bit jarring. But even so, Easy A Tech LR Broly is still going to be dishing out some absolute ridiculous amount of damage. If you get any crits along the way, we're really going to put a dent in Gohan's health bar. I thought, why not let this Broly stay on rotation just so we can get some extra stacks in, things like that, you know, get his domain kind of prepped, if you will, in terms of how many turns we have to wait for it to be ready. I mean, we're still doing 13 mil, considering we have 0 links active. That's not the worst. I mean, it's not the 20 something we're used to, but 13 million with literally no links isn't too bad. Isn't too bad at all. Can't knock it. Can't knock it. Now, in terms of this rotation, you know exactly what we're doing. I mean, I should really have him on rotation for stacking, but considering how easy I found this stage the first time round, I don't really see the point. Like, I really do not see the point. It was generally that easy. Especially because if I remember rightly, I think you can stun Gohan's last phase, which is just not something you get to do in difficult content all too often. Especially like the final phase, like the most difficult part of that entire stage. You don't get to do that. So the fact we got to stun him, and we have 2 units on the team in both in LR Brolys who have a 70% chance to do so on their 18 key super, majority of the time we're going to stun. So we can actually avoid taking a ton of damage throughout this event. I think the only part we could take some damage on is the middle section where it's Gohan and Goku, which now I know, don't attack Goku because I'm pretty sure he has guaranteed dodge. And even if you do hit him and it's not guaranteed, you do no damage. So now that I know that, I'm not going to make that same mistake. I mean, I could actually use the domain just so we actually get through this a bit quicker, especially with Golden Frieza's damage reduction, which is exactly what I'm going to do, because now he's appeared for the first time. It's going to start ticking down. Probably should have used the domain in the beginning, but I thought, you know, why not take advantage of the fact that we don't really need to use it. But I didn't really account for the fact, again, we were going to be losing Golden Frieza's damage reduction. Obviously, I know he loses it, but I didn't account for it. I didn't think about that. So now that I have, we are going to do it this way. So that way we can hold on to as much of it as possible and actually kind of make the most of it, which even then I don't think it's going to be an issue, because we do enough damage as it is. Like that. Literally. Like that. That wasn't even a crit. That was just straight up 14 million damage. I mean, the domain's active, so it does mean attacks are effective against all types, but we do damage like that. And also like that. But this is why we used it. So we can quickly fly through. Just to kind of maintain as much as Golden Frieza's damage reduction as possible and actually make the most of it. But I don't think we really need it. I really don't. Brolys are going wild. Which one? All of them. All of them. Brolys are going wild right now. Hold all of that damage. Cool. That Gohan and Goku part is now, right? Is it now? Or there was an extra part in between? I can't remember if there's 3 or 4 phases. Hasn't even been that long since I actually done this. Okay, no, there's this bit in between, which we can't actually do anything. That's all good. Let's get you transformed. And then we might as well save your active skill. We'll slide you into slot 1. I really don't want to rotate Easy A Tech LR Broly, but this rotation is set. Carnival LR Broly, Dokkan Fest in LR Broly. That's the rotation. As much as I really don't want to rotate him, it's got to be done. Now that he's transformed, I might actually put him onto main rotation with the other Dokkan Fest in LR Broly and just rotate DBS Broly off. I think that'll work a little bit better. It's just you can't not have him on rotation. I mean, you can, but you can't because he just does so much damage. With Domains active and then his active skill turn, I mean, we don't have any support right now. Not until, of course, one of these Brolys get the revival off. But there's no Team Turles, there's no Kid Buu. But even so, we're doing 38 mil with just the Domain. On the active skill turn, we're going to do like 40, 50. So he's got to be on rotation because we'll just absolutely mollywop Gohan's final phase like we did the first time. Which I generally don't understand how it's this easy. Like, this is meant to be one of the hardest stages in the most recent content, and we generally wipe the floor with it. I'm not sure if this is just, they've made it too easy, or if this is just how good the Broly team is. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Broly team is obviously very, very good. Probably some of the most fun I've had in this game for a hot minute. But also, it just feels a bit too easy. It just feels a bit too easy. The fact we can stun Gohan in the final phase immediately relieves some of the difficulty we have. We can even stun him here. It immediately relieves some of the difficulty you have in this event. And then when you're doing damage like 14 mil with this guy, 18 mil and an 18 key, like, what, 4, 11 mil, like a 9 to 10, 11 mil super attacks with him, 30 plus mil of easy A-Tech LR Broly. Int Broly's not doing as much damage as them, but he can super attack like 4 times as well. You know, you're looking at 8, 9, 10, 11 mil, depending on how many times he stacks. Carnival LR Broly's doing 14, 15 mil. You hit his active, he's doing 20 plus mil. Like, the fact you can stun, as I said, relieves so much of the difficulty. And then we have so many good damage dealers that we kind of just fly through this. And this is even the proper setup of the team we used before. I mean, 2 units are different, I think. No, 1 unit is different, literally. The only unit that isn't on this team is Easy A Team Turles. So we actually lose out technically on a bit of damage. Not too much, because the main damage dealers are all the Brolys. We miss out on the support. Oh, he has a domain. I didn't even know he had a domain the first time around. I mean, that's cute, because you're about to lose your domain, and I'm about to put mine back in. So hold that. You feel silly. Yeah, hold that. Hold that. And now we can pop Carnival LR Broly's active skill, which of course takes place for the rest of the battle. And now his damage is going to jump up. Boom, we're ready to go. And then even if we really need to, we have in LR Broly's revival sitting there ready. Sitting there ready. That's fine, you do that. To be fair, I actually kind of want us to die so we can get the revival off, but yeah, 53k crit. Not just a normal super attack, 53k crit. That's cute, mate. You just basically tickled his toes. And you're getting hit with an additional. Love that. Hold the damage. Back to back. Back to back crits. Back to back crits. Even pulling out a triple. Go, Broly, go. Make him hold that damage. Boom. Just like that, we're done. Like, that was so easy. This is meant to be one of the most difficult stages of this new Supreme Magnificent Battle, and we just walked it. We didn't even get the Gohan and Goku stage. Oh, wait, was that in the other stage? No, it wasn't. It was in this one. So basically, we must have done enough damage against one of Gohan's phases that we didn't actually get to do that part. That's how much damage we did. But there we go. Look, if you have the new Broly units and you're going to do the new full power missions, even if you're missing like 1 or 2 of them, if you just have a few of them, you'll be fine. You'll literally do enough damage to the point you can just absolutely dog walk this. And you can also use items, which I don't think you'll need to do, but just in case you do, you can use items. And then if you have a stunner on the team, even easier. probably one of the easiest difficult content missions I've ever done. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments and how you found it. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great rest of your day, and peace.